What about the marathon, where the East African domination is still incredible, and it is the greatest example of athletic domination by a small population group ever seen in any sport in the world. Here's the stat. 80% of the top marathon times ever recorded in history are from athletes of East African origin. Absolute total domination. What do I think about this? Perhaps this is where genetics do strongly kick in, as well as the massive economic incentives. So if you are a slender athlete tracing ancestry to equatorial regions, your calf circumference is 8 inches, and you're running against a Westerner with a normal body shape with a calf circumference of 11 inches, guess what? When you swing that lighter limb for 26 miles, it is an actual scientifically validated advantage. Ditto for being short of stature and light of body frame. So you see a lot of the great marathoners, Kipchoge, the greatest marathoner of all time, competing at 5'6", 115 pounds. There's not too many Western athletes that grew to that size, and so a larger body is going to have more difficulty, especially dissipating heat for such a long period of time. Now, the genetics in the shorter events, now we realize that it's not endurance genes that are going to win the gold medals at 1,500, 5,000. You have to have both. You have to be a frickin' sprinter as well as an endurance talent who trains very hard at endurance training in order to get that gold in the 1,500 or 5,000. Cole Hawker's finishing the 5,000, a 13-minute 5,000 in 52 seconds. So you need to be a freak on many different levels to be able to train at that level to hold pace for a 13 flat 5K in the heat, and then throw down moving from 12th place to the gold on the final lap. So those types of genetics where you have power as well as endurance, those are spread across all the ancestry lines. But in the marathon, we're talking about extreme endurance talent, small stature, those types of opportunities in genetics. Secondly, the massive economic incentives. So marathon is typically beyond that competitive experience of the Western athlete where they run generally through college and then they're 22 and they're going off and getting a career. But when you go to marathon, you're talking about training your butt off for another decade. The economic incentives aren't really there because I just said the word college. You graduate college, you go get a job. But in Africa, we have that talent pool of hundreds of athletes training for that chance to maybe excel in the marathon and make what's considered a fortune.